Hey y'all, welcome back to Mama's Odie Tarot. Alright y'all, so today we had a Pickapile. We're gonna do a Pickapile reading. Don't mind my chair squeaking. As y'all know, I've already done, my prayers and all that good stuff. I already cleansed all my decks and did everything. Asked for protection from Archangel Michael as we channel through this energy. Keep us covered from our crown chakra on down through our feet to the core of the ground and earth and back up, okay? And intertwine with our heart chakra. Give us the information that we need to know. All right, for our highest good. Clear and accurate messages only, please. Amen and ashe. Thank you, ancestors, okay? Those that wish to see us walk on the highest path of the highest of good, you may remain, okay? Or others, you gotta go. Skedaddle, you got the boot. I already cleansed the crystals and everything, but still, I just love the smell of this. So, I'm the type of person that would just put it on because I like the smell of it. But anyways, let's get into it. My left ear is ringing like crazy. So we're going to do a Pickapile, like I said, tarot reading of what exactly it is that you need to hear right now, what it is that you need to know at this time, okay? So you got Desert Rose Selenite, which is for grounding, clarity, your psychic abilities, enhancing your intuition, right? We've got the blue calcite for the peace, the tranquility, the relaxation. And we know our clear quartz is always going to help us with clearing out that energy, clearing up our third eye. It's going to be good for, cleansing and all that good stuff. Emotional balance, spiritual growth, those type of things. All right, so go ahead and pick your pile. Alrighty. This will be, like I said, I'm saying pick your pile, but really it's pick your crystal. So yeah, pick your crystal, whether it's your Dusty Rose Selenite, your clear quartz, or your blue calcite. And I will do timestamp markers for where each message will start if you want to go ahead and just jump right into the message for your crystal. But yeah, so I appreciate each and every one of y'all for tuning in, and let's get into it. We are going to start with the clear quartz. I know that was so odd because I put the clear quartz in the middle, but I'm going to start with the clear quartz group. Alrighty, so this first reading is going to be for those of you that picked the clear quartz, my clear quartz group. Yes, let's get into it. The energy of this clear quartz. I will say this, my sense of hearing feels like it's getting stronger just by touching that clear quartz. So it's definitely something about listening and using your ears at this time. It's definitely going to be important. Alrighty, let's get into the message. And I'm actually going to use my Hoodoo Tarot. That's what I felt led to for the clear quartz group. So for my clear quartz group, what's the most important message for my clear quartz group? Uh-oh. Y'all, this one card wasn't turned right, and that was the Five of Wands. So, I don't know, clear quartz group. Maybe my ears ringing off because y'all got people gossiping and talking about y'all. Ooh. Listen. Oh my God. Like my girl Selena J always says on TikTok, the dirt that they're looking for is behind their ears. So people can keep running their mouth, talking mess, trying to say you ain't who you say you are, trying to make you out to be something you're not. She ain't really who she says she is. Trying to be in competition with you when you worried about your own seeds that you sowing. Boy, oh boy. Pray for him. Alrighty, so what do we have here? What do we have going on here for the Clear Quartz Collective? The Clear Quartz was the most important message out here. Ooh, I'm seeing 8 of Sticks and Dr. Grant. So somebody needs to get up out of hermit mode and take some action. Somebody needs to move and move fast. Right? Remember, we talked about the seeds being planted. Right? And you see this with this Dr. Grant card. He's literally planting something. Right? And so there's something that you planted seeds about. There's something that you wanted. Something that you manifested. Something that you see growing for yourself. That your ancestors are asking you to take action on. I was about to say acting you. So there we go again. They're asking you to take action, right? On this seed that you have planted. There's something, it could have been a while ago. You know, it could have been years ago. It could have been something that you've forgotten about, an idea that you left behind, but they're asking you to maybe breathe some new life into some old ideas that you've had. But it's definitely time to take action and start moving and get out of this hermit mode. Get outside, you know. Tap in with your creativity and your creative nature. Yeah. My cards are always dropping. Yeah, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Also, this is great. This is all about legacy and wish fulfillment. And, you know, that stable foundation that you built, you starting to see the seeds of that. So, you know, the rewards of that. The flowers are starting to bloom here for someone here. For this clear quartz group. The flowers are actually starting to bloom. You know, you've put in the work. You did what you needed to do. And now you're about to reap the rewards. You're about to reap the benefits. You went back, for some of you I'm hearing, because the foundation initially wasn't stable. And you did not hesitate to tear it down and restart. Alright, you knew you had to rebuild a new foundation. Yeah, 4 sticks, stability, home, family. Ooh, this is like generational wealth right here, like a legacy being built. Alright, whoa, my clear quartz group, we are looking good. We are doing amazing here. We are literally getting the wish fulfillment. We're building a stable life, a stable home life, a stable foundation. You know, I'm seeing lots of flowers and lots of, you know, flowers on these pictures. So this is all about seeds that you've planted, and now you're going to reap the benefits. This is the season for that. Yeah, because I'm seeing the Queen of Wands coming out here. Oh, I said the Queen of Wands. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm seeing the Queen of Swords coming out here in reverse. So this is about, you know, letting loose a little bit, right? Letting ourselves free a little bit, not being so caught up in our head, getting out of our head and getting into our body, right? Because sometimes our thoughts are playing tricks on us. Yeah, I'm seeing the 3 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles coming out in reverse. So yeah, somebody had to change up the foundation and change who it is that they were working with, because something wasn't right. Okay? Yeah. With the 8 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles coming out right after that. You knew that, you know, you had to be sure and clear about the foundation that you were building on. Okay? And you knew that you had to be careful about the people that you were allowing to be a part of that foundation. The people that you chose to collaborate with and work with. And you decided to get in your bag and get out your feelings. Like, this is literally everything here is like pentacles on pentacles on pentacles on pentacles with all of these coins coming out. It's just money on money on money on money. Racks on racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Okay, so my clear quartz crew, we don't have no money issues. We ain't got no money problems. We are good. We're doing good. We're making sure that we're being careful about who it is that we share our wealth with and share our money with, who we share our foundation and our stability with, who we give that to. We're keeping our heads screwed on straight. We're not looking for no handouts. You know what I mean? We're putting in the work, okay? And for that reason, we're starting to see the benefits. We're starting to see the rewards. Yeah, I'm seeing the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Again, this is about an idea, right? It starts off really small. It's an idea about something that you want to do, right? It all starts off really small. But the more that you think about it and the more that you go over it in your mind, you can't get it off your mind. You can't get it off your mind. And another thing that I'm seeing here at the bottom of the deck with the Lovers in reverse with the Big Queen. So, you know, a lot of y'all realize that you had to love you first. You had to choose you. You had to put yourself first. Okay? I'm hearing that song in my head, I'm Doing Me by Fantasia. So someone here realized that they were doing a lot more for, you know, others and the relationships and the friendships and a man or a woman, just someone outside of themselves. And they realized that they had to go back and pour that energy here into themselves. And if you didn't already, then I'm here to tell you, okay, if you picked this and you're part of the Clear Quartz group, these are the things that are on the horizon for you. These are the things that you need to know right now, is that you need to put yourself first, right? You need to remove yourself from toxic relationships, situations, people, places, things that do not serve you at this time. You need to be careful of who you give your love to. Be careful of who you give your heart to. Be careful of who you share that stable foundation that you're building with. And if you notice that, you know, the foundation was wrong, it's okay. You can always tear it down and start anew. And I'm seeing that for someone here, you understood that in order to get the generational wealth, in order to get the legacy, the family, everything that it is that you're wanting, you have to put you first. You cannot settle for less, right? Somebody here within this group realized that they could not settle for less. With the 5 of Cups in reverse on the bottom of the deck, you realize that getting you past this next hump means not crying over spilled milk. So ancestors are saying we're not crying over spilled milk in this season. We're reaping the benefits of our rewards. We're enjoying the fruits of our labor. All this hard work that we have put in. Yeah, I'm saying, yeah, free yourself. Free your mind with this Eight of Swords in reverse coming out. It's like somebody here may still be, you know, worried because of shoulda, woulda, coulda. And they're telling you to release yourself from that lack mindset. Release yourself from the negative outcomes and, oh, it may go wrong, but this may happen wrong and that may happen wrong. They're telling you that this idea, the seed that you've been planting or that has been on your mind to plant for a while, that it will reap the benefits. As long as you put the hard work in, you're going to get exactly what you're looking for from it. There's no need to, you know, look over your shoulder at this time. There's no need to worry about where you're headed, right? The path is already laid out. You know, so let go and let God at this time because it's already set out for you, right? You may be thinking, I have to do this or I have to do that. No, it's already done. It's already been done in the physical, in the 5D. Now it's just got to come into the physical, into the 3D for you to see it. It's already been brewing in spirit, as Cooley, my mentor, likes to say, right? It was already brewing in spirit. Now it's just time for it to come to the physical and for you to see it. All right, so that's really what I have for y'all here. And I do want to give y'all some words of encouragement. So I'm going to use my Akashic Record deck and see what the Akashic Record has for you to encourage you at this time. But yeah, like I said, it's looking really, really good. It's looking really good for you guys. I'm not really seeing anything going bad. Yeah, I'm seeing some, you know, some endings here, some cycles ending, relationships ending, friendships ending, but I see that it was necessary and that you had to choose you. Okay, I'm seeing that you're being rewarded for choosing you. That's why you're about to get these blessings. That's why you're about to get, you know, see the fruits of your labor, because you were not afraid to stand alone on your own, even if it meant that you would have 0 friends. You did what it is that you needed to do. You chose you. Yeah, I'm seeing find the lesson and take the high road at the center of the deck. So some of y'all, that's what y'all chose to do. You knew that there was a better road to take and that you were worth more. And so you found the lesson in the things that you've been through with people, past situations, past, you know, lovers, past places that you've stayed. Anything, any situation that you allowed yourself to evolve in, you saw to allowed yourself to be involved in, you saw the silver lining, and for that, your ancestors are about to reward you. You're getting a big blessing because of this. Alrighty, so what does the Akashic Record have to say for this Clear Quartz crew? Can we get some messages of encouragement and confirmation for, alrighty, for the Clear Quartz crew? Okay, we got jump in. Remember, I told you with this 8 of Wands, it's all about forward movement, right? It's all about taking that leap of faith, taking a step, taking a chance on you, right? And I'm seeing reflection out here, like I said, because you look back and you saw things from a different perspective. You saw things from a higher light. You realized that you had to release yourself from these self-limiting situations, right? Oh my God, I keep picking up the wrong cards. I'm sorry. With the Lovers in reverse and the Big Queen, you chose you. Right? And you chose you, and you chose to see the higher perspective. You chose to see you know, the bigger picture in things. And look, step back came out in reverse, right? It's not the time to step back. Right now is the time to jump in, right? So thank you, ancestors, for the confirmation that it's really, really a time to go after whatever it is that you're thinking about right now at this moment when you're watching this video. The thought, the idea, the business, the move, the money move, the career move, whatever it is that you want to do. They are telling you to go ahead and do it. And I'm seeing shame coming out here. So, you know, it's really important to not feel bad for choosing you. Okay? We talked about this. There's a reason. You have to remove yourself from these self-limiting ideas and beliefs. Choosing you is not saying that you don't care about other people, but it's saying that you're not going to allow people, places, and things to hold you back. Right? You're not going to carry other people's burdens if you do not have to. You're not going to feel shame for choosing you and going down the route that it is that you want to go in. Yeah, and I'm seeing scattered energy in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Your chakras are aligned. You're in alignment. You got everything together. You stop having scattered thoughts and scattered energy when it comes to situations and people and places and things that you've been through. You narrowed it down. You were able to take the silver lining, right? You were able to see what it is that you were supposed to learn from these things and get your thoughts in order. And so, congratulations. That's what I have to say to this group, because you guys got some amazing things coming for you. And yeah, I'm really, really happy for you guys. It's going to be an amazing upcoming season for you. So yeah, enjoy that. And that is what I have for you guys. Alrighty, so we're going to get into the blue calcite crew next. We are going to get into the blue calcite crew next. Let's see, what do we have here? Blue calcite. Ooh. Uh-oh. They pointed me to a totally different deck. I don't know, guys, about this one. This is really... Alrighty, I will do it. They pointed me to my true crime deck, so we will get into the true crime deck here and see what it is that they're supposed to be telling us. Like I said, this is going to be for my blue calcite crew. I want to see what it is that my blue calcite crew needs to know at this time. Alrighty, and that's just to cleanse out the energy and reset the new energy for this blue calcite. I don't know why they pointed me to my true crime deck, but we'll have to see. What is the most important message out here right now for the blue calcite crew? What is the individuals who picked blue calcite, or blue calcite collective? What does the blue calcite collective need to know at this time? What is the most important message out here for the blue calcite? I'm seeing regret in reverse on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, and I'm seeing travel. Ooh, so some of you guys may be traveling soon. And they're saying you don't want to, or maybe you regret traveling somewhere recently. You could have went through something. Yeah, I'm seeing road and regret again. So there could have been something that happened. Like a choice that you wish you would have made that you didn't make. You could have had an option to go down one road and you chose the other one. And now you're kind of regretting it. Or it could be, you know, something having to do with literal travel where you went somewhere and had a, you know, maybe not so great experience. But we'll see. What is the most important message out here for the blue calcite collective? Ancestors, what is the most important message? Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Now I see why we got put into the true crime deck here. So I'm going to take a deep breath, and I'm going to ask that everyone that is a part of my blue calcite group to also take a deep breath. All right. Take a nice long deep breath. 3 deep breaths. And I want to have us breathe in and hold it for 8 counts. Through the nose and then out through the mouth for 8 counts. And I want you guys to do that 3 times. And I want y'all to breathe. And I want you to recenter and recalibrate your energy. I want you to remind yourself that you are love. I want you to speak life over yourself. I want you to tell yourself that you are amazing. You are worthy. You are capable. You are here for a reason. Okay? I want you to remind yourself that you are not your shadow. You are not the, your worst thoughts. You are not the embodiment of the worst things that you've been through. You're not the embodiment of the worst people that you've met, or the worst sides of you that people have brought out of you. None of these things define you and who you are. Okay? None of these things make you you. If anything, they're the start of your testimony. Okay? And I want you to always remember that anything that you have been through is a part of your testimony, right? And one day you're going to look back and you're going to be grateful for those wounds that you were able to use to heal others. Chiron energy, right? You're going to be grateful that you've been through what you've been through so that you can relate to other people. So that you can, guide other people, heal other people through your story and your testimony. Some of you guys may, literally be facing the devil right now. You may be, in one of your toughest seasons going up against the devil. This may, for my my blue calcite crew, you guys are going through a hard time, all right? Feeling low, feeling unloved, feeling unwanted, feeling mistreated, disregarded. And understand that that is the time when this guy right here, that's when he tries to take you out for good, right? That's when he tries to throw you as much chaos and negativity, right, that he can, to have you swarming in that energy, to have you so deep and down and low within self that you can't even think, right? And I really do feel for anyone who may be going through, because I am picking up on the self-harm at this time. And please know that there are always resources. I'm not a medical professional. Never, take what a psychic medium is saying over, going to a doctor and getting professional care and the help and the advice that you need. There's nothing wrong with getting help. There's nothing wrong with, reaching out and letting people know that you can't do this on your own, right? That you're drowning and that you need some help, right? Whether that's medical assistance, therapy, however, right? I heard something about dogs, so dog therapy too. Give me more, please, with this blue, wow, this blue calcite collective is going through with this suicide and this devil. Yeah, I'm seeing accomplice and partner in crime. So, there may be somebody at this time that might be that. Remember, the travel came up in the road. So, possibly going down a road that you didn't go. So maybe you trusted someone. You thought that, someone was going to be there for you, that you guys would be there. And this person could have left you out in the cold. This person could have left you out to dry in a time where you really, really needed them, right? Someone could have got into some things that they shouldn't have got themselves into, and you had to separate yourself from this person. It could be that as well. What is the most important message out here? Give me more. The most important message out here. Yeah, road is coming out again in reverse. So yeah, someone feels like they're going down the wrong road, or that that they're about to experience some sort of ending, or someone wants to put some sort of ending to the suffering and the pain that they're going through right now. And I totally feel for you at this time. But the ancestors want you to know that you have something greater. You have something bigger, okay? You have something more coming for you. Yeah, I'm seeing inside. You have to go within. It's really, really important to go within at this time. Trust your inner voice, right? Trust your inner voice. And in order to do that, you have to tell yourself good thoughts. You have to retrain your thoughts, right? With this devil, this is about, our vices. For some of you here, you're having negative self-thoughts, and it's really important that you retrain your thoughts at this time. You speak to yourself differently. I don't care if you have to put on affirmation music, frequency music, and you have to just listen to someone telling you that you're worthy over and over and over again all day. Or if you're someone who likes to scribe, and you have to write it down. I am loved. I am whole. I am worthy. I am protected. I am guided. I am strong. And you have to just remind yourself of these things constantly. Yeah, because I'm seeing landfill. I'm sorry, I dropped a card. I'm seeing landfill on the bottom of the deck, and what I'm getting from that is, you know, someone's just been carrying a lot of baggage, right? You see, you know, this is a really cluttered energy. This is a very chaotic energy. Someone's thoughts could be all jumbled up. You know, someone could literally be living in filth right now. You know what I mean? Someone could not have been, you know, keeping up to par with their hygiene, keeping up to par with the state of their home, and, you know, could be falling into a deep, deep depression here. You know, someone could be bed rotting, not really wanting to clean up and do the things that you would normally do, you know. And I do see drugs and poison at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So someone could be going through some sort of withdrawals at this time. Yeah, I do see celebrity as well under that. I'm not going to pull that out, but so shoot, you could be a celebrity, or someone could be a celebrity, and this person could be going through some sort of withdrawals, or excuse me, could have had some negative confirmation. Someone could be going through withdrawals from trying to go cold turkey from doing drugs. Whenever you're trying to stop yourself and get your addictions under control, sometimes it's better to wean yourself off as opposed to going cold turkey. You know, do what's best for you. Just because someone else is able to completely go cold turkey and stop, you know, sometimes going cold turkey can result in other things. So, you know, you want to temper yourself. For someone here, you might be needing to temper yourself as you try to wean yourself off of the drug, the poison usage. I don't know if I'm even allowed to say that word on here. So I may just actually take that back because I'm not sure if we're allowed to say that on here. But yeah, celebrity was coming out. So someone here could literally be on their way to going down that path, you know. Or someone could have met one, and this could have been that wrong road you went down, you know, and you thought that this is someone you could trust. Yeah, I'm seeing legal proceedings. So if this is concerning a celebrity, then, you know, choosing to go down this route and deal with this person and deal with, you know, this here, getting yourself involved, you know, making deals with this person right here. Yeah. With Mr. Morningstar, that will cause you some issues. So someone could be going through some legal issues right now, some legal proceedings, or someone could just be feeling like things are out of balance, or someone could feel like justice is not, you know, they're not going to get their justice, or things are not going in their favor at this time. And always know that if you are done wrong unjustly, things will always work out in your favor. But you have to tell yourself that. You have to believe that and know that things are always working in your favor and for your highest good. Yeah, I'm seeing egotism and I'm seeing death coming out in reverse. So someone's struggling with letting go of their ego at this time. Someone here. Yeah. It's like you want to put an end to this, right? With this and this. I put the you know, the Uggs and poison card away, but, you know, it's like someone has been trying to come to terms with their vices. Someone has been trying to, you know, put an end to this egotism, right? Someone's trying to undergo an ego death, but they're struggling, right? Someone is struggling here. They're trying to overcome addictions and overcome things that do not serve them, right? And this could be leading to you know, the suicidal thoughts and stuff. Yeah, I'm seeing beach in reverse. Someone's really feeling like life is hard right now, okay? Life is really, really hard. You're not seeing the sun. You're not seeing the shine, the sunshine. You're not really seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, you know? And it's really, really important that you know that you are being cared for, that you are being taken care of. With this beach coming out in reverse, I think also somebody needs to, you know, lighten up. Go get near some water. Being by water is always amazing as far as helping you with your thought process. I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to get a deck over here, and so I kind of stopped talking. But getting by water, you know, release to the water. You could talk to the water. Yeah, I'm seeing 222 at the middle of the deck. You have to get your spirit back in alignment. Someone's spirit is out of alignment. And so in order to get back to that alignment that you're looking for, you know that you had to undergo this ego death. You know that you have to overcome, that you have to be disciplined. You have to overcome these vices, right? These addictions and these things that you know that you have no business dealing with, right? That things that you were doing operating from ego, right? And so you're wanting to dismantle and have an ego death, a dark night of the soul here, right? That someone could be going through. And you may be going through some legal issues, you know, you may have other things going on, but this was all a wake-up call for you to see that, you know, you have to change up the way that you're going about things, right? Right? And I'm hearing that song, I brought sand to my beach because my beach is better. So that's what you have to do. You have to bring sand to your beach. You have to bring happiness into your life. You have to bring positivity and joy into your, you know, your sphere and your auric field, you know. And that's what's going to irritate those demons is when you bring that light, because that light is always going to irritate those demons. So can you give me some words of encouragement, please, for the blue calcite ancestors? Can we get some words of encouragement for this crew and some confirmation as far as angel numbers that they may be seeing at this time to let them know that they are on the right track and that things will be getting better here soon? Can we get some words of encouragement and confirmation, please? Ancestors, thank you. Yes. Alrighty. Words of affirmation and positivity. And we've got 2020, compassion. Be compassionate with yourself, okay? Some of us here, we're a little bit too hard on ourselves. You have to have compassion, especially, like I said, with the drug. You might be comparing yourself to someone who literally just went cold turkey from their addictions, but maybe you're just someone who needs to slowly wean yourself off. You don't have to compare yourself to the next individual. It's really important for you to give yourself compassion and grace at this time, right? Like you have to, right? And I'm seeing mercy, diplomacy, right? So be diplomatic. Remember, this legal proceedings came out. So it's important that you accept that sometimes the things that you're going through, you know, they're for a reason. Be diplomatic about it. Understand that other people are going through other things as well. So, you know, have compassion for yourself, but for others as well, as far as where they are in their journey and how they're able to adapt to certain situations or maybe not adapt to certain situations. But as far as your potential, you have so much potential, and that's what this 2020 is saying. You have a lot of potential, but you have to show compassion for yourself and others, right? And maybe a good way to remediate some of these feelings that you have is to go be of service to others. That's another thing with this 2020. Go out and be a part of your community. Some of y'all need to go, you know, I was telling someone this the other day when I was giving them a reading. Your elders are really important because they've been through things. Our elders have been through stuff. They can tell us things because they've been through things. So sometimes going out and, you know, offering to go grocery shopping for your neighbor, your elder neighbor who lives alone, or the woman who can't get out by herself, or going grocery shopping with her, or cleaning her home, however it is, it can be really powerful because just that exchange might be everything you needed, because she may offer you a word that changes everything, right? Yeah, I'm seeing karma, 888 on the bottom of the deck. So this is all about balance, right? Success, wealth, cycles, understanding that what goes around is going to come around. So, you know, with this 888, you know that if you were doing good, then you're about to reap your dharma. And if you were doing bad, then you're going to reap some karma. But don't start blaming other people. Don't start, you know, feeling discompassionate towards yourself. If you are someone that might be going through karma at this time, who may be going through dark thoughts and, you know, things like that, understand that you're going to reap what you sow, but there's always an opportunity to do better, right? But you have to be compassionate towards yourself and others. You have to forgive yourself for the things that you've done. You have to forgive other people. You have to reconcile your shadow side, doing the healing work and understanding that you are human. You're not perfect. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to do things that one day when you look back, you will cringe and be like, I can't believe I ever did that. But you have to give yourself the chance to make it to the other side, right? To make it to the other side. And then once you get past that point of being cringe about it, then you'll get to the point of integrating it, right? Chiron, this is all about the wounded healer. There's a lot of Chiron energy here. Right? You've been through things. Like for a lot of you guys, the wounded healer energy is coming on strong, and you should research Chiron and really try to understand and reconcile with your Chiron placement and see what are the wounds that are things that you've dealt with, not just in this lifetime, but that you dealt with over many lifetimes, right? That have become almost karmic, and not almost, but actually karmic in your life, right? That affect your abundance and your ability to believe in yourself and your ability to shine. Go and see how you can, you know, look at that part of your birth chart, your natal chart. I was going to say natal, and then I said nerf. Your birth chart, and seeing how you can reconcile those things. Because it's all up to you whether these things are going to be a hindrance or they're going to be something that you can integrate and use to heal yourself and heal others. 1010, again, on the bottom of the deck. Right? So, you know. Whew. And you have some messages of encouragement. Yeah, 0440. So 0440. So it's all about your gut feeling, your intuition, right? Trusting in that gut. I'm seeing betrayal, pessimism, right? That's a big thing here. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. You must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. Is that not what we just talked about? So some of y'all here, y'all could be going through literal karma and going through these suicidal thoughts and, you know what I mean, reconciling with this shadow side because of the shit, excuse my language, that you put other people through. And you have to understand that, yes, 3 is a crowd, 3 is company. If you put someone in a third party situation and made them, you know, feel like they have to compete with another person for your attention, what do you think is eventually going to happen to you? Right? And so it's always the perception of triangulation and love triangles and all this stuff is always cute from the outside looking in until it happens to you. It's always nice when you see, you know, 2 men or 2 women jumping through hoops for you, but then it's not cool when you're having sleepless nights and you don't want to be here anymore and you realize that that person was ever, you know, neither one of those women cared for you and you needed one of them, like, you know, for example. But I'm just saying, like, it's really, really important to be real with people, be genuine. You know what I'm saying? You cannot treat people any kind of way and think that it's not going to come back and bite you in the ass. It will. So I'm going to leave that message there. I think that is really important for you guys to reconcile with yourself. You may be going through a dark night of the soul at this time, but if you don't face your shadow now, listen, that one right there is coming to collect on you. And you don't want there to come a time where this person is just eating and feeding off of you and you're not able to do anything about it. So do the healing work while you can. Buy the shadow work journal. Do the shadow work. Do the healing. Do what it is that you know is going to get you to where you need to be, right? With this beach in reverse. Bring sand to your beach. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those things where you want to be all, you know, possibly grumpy and sad in a corner when it's like you could literally, you're the key. You're the source. You know what I mean? If you do the shadow work and you do the healing and you do what you need to do, you'll be fine. No one else can be the cause of your suffering. Only you will be the cause of your suffering. So, you know, amen and ashe. I wish you guys the best. I'm praying for y'all. I know a lot of y'all, you know, like I said, could be going through some tough times right now and dealing with some hard situations. But I am here for you guys. Your ancestors are here for you. All you have to do is call out to them and let them know, listen, I'm going through a difficult time. I didn't know that this was going to get this hard, you know, and I need some help. And they will be there to help you. So, yeah. Amen and ashe. I'm going to clear out the reading. Thank you, guys. I hope that helped. Alrighty. So now we're going to get into this last group, which is our, I'm sorry, you guys. I don't know why I keep stopping talking like that, but we're going to get into our Desert Rose Selenite crew next. But I'm over here messing with my decks. Y'all bear with me. These are going to be my first couple of YouTube videos that I even put out. So, you know, the message is going to be for who the message is for. And if it's for you, it's for you. And if it's not, it's not. I'm not over here going to be forcing it. And I'm not about to, you know, be pausing. I'm recording these things straight through and I'm posting them. It's going to be real. It's going to be raw. It's going to be authentic. It's going to be what it is. All right. Channel messages. You take the message and hopefully it resonates, you know, and whatever don't, you leave it right where it's at for someone else. Everything can be for you. Alrighty. So yes, we have our, what is this again? Desert Rose Selenite group here. Our Desert Rose Selenite. This is all about that psychic intuition. I love this one. Yeah, so we got our Desert Rose Selenite crew. Something's definitely happening. Trying to see here what deck they want me to go with. Okay. Sorry, y'all bear with me because I didn't have this deck open because I didn't know that they were going to want me to use this one, but I am going to go ahead and do so. So some of you guys might be, you know, light seers. Some of you guys maybe get prophetic messages through your dreams. You know, You have visions. You're able to see the future. You know, you're great with visualization, anything of that sort. Yeah, I just put the deck on the Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, so some of y'all may be reaping some blessings and some rewards too. Alrighty. What's the most important message out here? What's the most important message out here for our Desert Rose Selenite crew? What do we have for our Desert Rose Selenite crew? Ooh. Desert Rose Selenite crew. What is the most important message out here for you guys? My left ear has been like going off like crazy. And a lot of these messages are coming from the feminine, you know, from your grandmothers. When we're talking about ancestors, a lot of these messages that I'm getting right now, we're a lot more tapped in with the feminine side. And so that's who's giving a lot of these messages right now, in case you're wondering who it is that I'm talking to. Your grandmamas and your great-grandmamas and your great-aunts and the women and the children, the young girls that walk with you for your highest purpose and your highest good. I guess this group here is a little bit, I don't want to say skeptical, but they're into the esoteric, so they wanted me to clarify, you know, who it is that I'm getting these messages from. So I went ahead and did that for y'all, which I find hilarious. But all right, so what do we got? What's the most important message out here for the Desert Rose Selenite group? Oh, we've got the Two of Cups. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Y'all, please let this be good. Please let this be good, because I don't want this to be Two of Cups and then all of a sudden we see the devil come out next. I rebuke that. With this Two of Cups, okay, this is all about partnership, okay? A loving relationship. I'm seeing rainbows here, so some of you guys might be seeing rainbows around you. And then I also see an interracial couple here, so some of you guys might be in an interracial relationship. Oh, I'm seeing the Six of Wands. Victory. Oh, my God. Celebration. Somebody might be getting married. Listen, I love this. Oh, my God. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for my Desert Rose Selenite crew. You guys are looking good, man. Y'all standing tall. Y'all looking victorious. Okay, all eyes on you. Okay, I'm hearing that song. All eyes on me. Like, it's really giving that. So somebody here might like Tupac or listen to Tupac's music, or somebody could be a Gemini. But yeah, somebody got some love coming towards them, baby. It's looking like you're going to be victorious with this relationship. Give me more on this victorious relationship here for the Blue Selenite crew. Give me more on this. Oh, I'm seeing the Five of Wands. It ain't no competition, baby. That Five of Wands coming out in reverse, it's no competition, okay? Nobody can square with you. Nobody can squabble up with you. Nobody can, okay? They cannot compete where they do not compare. You are one of one, baby, in your own lane, okay? Yes, and somebody sees that. Yet, then I can make this the Emperor. I'm loving this for y'all. So some of y'all might be dealing with a literal Aries, because you know the Emperor is the Aries in the zodiac, or you could just be dealing with a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in general, or you could be dealing with someone who just, listen, they about their business, okay? Like, you see how the world is pretty much on his shoulders. He like, no, I got this, okay? I don't know why I'm picking up on Sag. I don't know why. With this chessboard, like, somebody plays chess, not checkers, okay? Somebody is spiritually in tune. Somebody is logical here. This man, you know, he's well spoken. He's well versed, well traveled, well knowledged, okay? Like, he is that guy. And listen, if you ain't met him yet, you about to meet him soon, okay? He got his head screwed on straight. Oh, what we got? The Temperance. What's that behind that? The Lovers. Oh my God, this is the love you've been waiting on. This is Spirit. I am so happy for whoever this is. And I don't want nobody in the comments like, well, I'm single right now. He's coming soon. Okay, Temperance is here. Patience is needed. Remember I said something about Sag? The Temperance card, that is Sagittarius energy. Oh my God. And the Lovers, that's Gemini energy. What the? Okay, so double confirmation on the Gemini and Sag. So the couple here, there's a Gemini Sag couple here. Okay, this is what I have to say. There was a Gemini Sag couple here Because I heard All Eyes on Me, Tupac, and he's a Gemini. Now we got the Sag coming out. I feel like there's a Gemini-Sag couple here. You may be a Gemini. You could be, you know, a Gemini rising, a Gemini sun. This person could be Sag rising, Sag sun, or flip it. Listen, put it where you may. But this is really freaking beautiful. Like the Temperance and the Lovers. This is the love that you have been waiting on. The reciprocity coming out under that Two of Cups and the Temperance, baby. Listen, and they're saying if you are waiting on it, just be patient because we got something coming for you. Please give me more on this beautiful love affair. Oh my God. The Three of Wands with the Four of Cups in reverse. Baby, you've been sitting around like, when am I not going to be alone no more? Like, you've been standing on your own doing this saying, well, when is my man coming, right? And they're saying the wait is over. No more being alone, baby. No more standing out on this island by yourself. Now, yes, you can do battle by yourself. Never said you couldn't. Okay, never get it twisted. All right, that girl. Let's make that clear. Okay, like somebody here could really be could be a business owner. All right, somebody here could like swimming, or you know, somebody could hear like somebody likes traveling and somebody likes being by the water. Okay, and being by the ocean. That's what I'm seeing. And overall, we do have a lot of fiery energy. So we got a lot of passion that's going to be coming from this relationship. Okay, y'all going to be doing it on an island somewhere on a jet. Oh my God. Okay, I'm seeing the King of Swords in reverse. What's that about? Clarify that. I don't know what that's about. I don't know what that's about. Okay, with this Four of Cups in reverse, I think somebody was just finally got to the point where they were no longer waiting and wanting and wishing and hoping for a man. Somebody was like, I can do battle by myself and I am comfortable being battle by myself. And Spirit is like, just for that, just at the moment when you finally forgot about this and you decided to focus on you, focus on your healing, focus on, you know, your spirituality, God, however, whatever it is, you focused on you and your legacy and what you were creating. And you stopped waiting on a man to come find you and bring that for you. And for that reason, you're about to be rewarded. But I want to know what's up with this Knight of Pentacles. I mean, excuse me, this Knight of Swords in reverse. What's this Knight of Swords in reverse, y'all? I don't want those. Y'all said no. Let me go ahead and give it a good stuff. Because I want to know what is up with this Knight of Swords in reverse. What is going on with this Knight of Swords in reverse? Who is this Knight of Swords in reverse? Who is he and why is he here? You know what I mean? Because you know, that Swords energy, that's that Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this could be, you know, a Gemini man who's holding back their words, who just hasn't told you how they feel yet. Thank you, ancestors. I love y'all for that. Oh my God, they be like, don't worry, girl, you got this. You know what you're doing. All right, so somebody hasn't spoken up here. Yeah. Ooh, Nine of Swords. Somebody could have just gotten out of a situation. Or, you know, could be all in their head about things, not really knowing what it is that they're going to say yet. You need to get out of your head. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You need to get out of your head. Speak up. The words will flow. All you have to do is open up your mouth and start talking. Okay, and the moment that y'all do, y'all going to unearth so many things about each other. You know, listen. Somebody's just afraid here. You know, they haven't spoken up yet. That's what this is about how they truly feel. Because they're all in their head about you. You're constantly in this person's mind. You're constantly on this person's thoughts. All they can think about is you, right? And the life that they want to build with you and the future that they want to have with you. This person is constantly consumed with thoughts about living a life and building a future and building a legacy with you. Okay? And if this is someone that you're not already in a relationship with, that you're about to get engaged to, if this is a new person that's coming into your life, then this is someone who is wanted to unearth you, right? They're going to want to know how your brain works, how your mind works. That's how you'll know this is your person. They're going to want to explore every thought, okay? They're going to always want you to tell them more. They're going to keep prying you on more and more and more. They want to go deeper. They want to explore, you know, the deepest parts of your mind so that they can fully understand you, and the essence of you and who you are. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Yeah, we got the Nine of Pentacles again on the bottom of the deck, right? This is a solid, stable foundation that you're going to be able with this person, be able to build with this person to get your wish fulfillment, okay? You got your wish fulfillment coming. I'm seeing 99. So the 99 angel number, cycles ending, right? In order for a new beginning to come. And this is really what's happening because you've put in the work. You planted the seeds. 8 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You manifested this. You prayed for this. You asked God for this. And he's about to answer your wish, baby girl. Or sir, whoever this is, sir or ma'am, right? Because somebody's a Gemini here and somebody is a Sag here. I know that for sure. But either way, we got prominent air and fire energy here. Oh yeah. I'm seeing the devil, but this is not, I'm not taking this in the bad way, right? This is someone saying, you can expose your deepest, darkest thoughts to me. That's what this person is saying. You can entrust me with your deepest, darkest thoughts. All right. I won't judge you. Right. And so even when you think all those things that you sat up crying about at night, this person is going to listen. This person is going to want to hear those things. Yeah, I'm seeing Queen of Wands. This person thinks you're so freaking sexy. Okay, they think you're so beautiful. All right, they think that you got that fire. Okay, that light that sparks from deep within, something that cannot just be described on the physical, right? And they want to know the inner workings of your mind. Yes, with the Hierophant, they want to know how your mind works. They want to know about your beliefs and your structures and your moral systems and what it is that really makes you go tick and what makes you itch, right? And you guys will go to a higher level of commitment here. You guys will be having some higher level of commitment with the Hierophant coming out, okay? It's giving me marriage. Somebody's getting married. Shoot, you could be the Queen of Wands. You could be the fire sign in the situation. Look, the 8 of Pentacles came right back out. I pushed it back in the deck and it came out again. It was on the bottom of the deck. So clearly, like I said, you manifested this. I don't know how any other way to describe this. You manifested this. Yeah. I don't know if it was 8 months ago, 8 years ago. I don't know if you wrote down 8 manifestations or if you had to go through 8 people, whatever the situation may be, because something about 8 is definitely significant. Oh, they're giving me the infinity symbol. So for a lot of you guys, this is going to be your ultimate wish fulfillment. This is going to be your partner, your divine counterpart. Okay, you guys will, unity, there's going to be a lot of unity between you two, right? Where you guys will be able to understand each other on a deeper level, like going again back to that devil, right? This is somebody who has similar spiritual beliefs as you, and so they won't think you're crazy when you tell them your wildest ideas. Oh my gosh, yeah, we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So this is a person that's not concerned about money, right? Because they understand that material things. Like I said, this is a more spiritual person with the Hierophant coming out here. Like, you guys connect on a deeper spiritual level. This isn't really about money. This isn't about finances, right? Because y'all understand that the universe is going to provide as long as y'all are doing what it is that y'all need to be doing. But money is not really going to be a concern for this man. And money really isn't going to be a concern for you either, right? Because you guys are not money motivated. The relationship is not going to be money motivated here. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Can we get anything else? Is there anything else? They don't want to give me no more. All right, but we got the 3 and the 4 of Pentacles coming out in reverse. So again, like I said, you guys are not settling for less, right? You're not settling for less. You're not. You're not attaching yourself to people that you know don't protect you. You're not attaching yourself to people that you know don't serve you, right? That don't you're just mindful of the type of people that you collaborate here with, right? And so for that reason, you kind of let go of the idea with this 3 of Pentacles coming out in reverse, right? So it's like you completely got rid of the idea of teamwork. You were fully ready to stand on your own and build this foundation by yourself here, right? And then literally with the 4 of Pentacles coming out in reverse after that, it's like you not only decided that you were going to cut off what you knew wasn't serving you, but you stood alone and said, I'll do this by myself. I can do battle by myself. I keep hearing that. I guess that movie is significant. The one with Taraji P. Henson. So yeah, somebody was like, I can do bad all by myself. And Spirit is like, ha ha. Your ancestors are like, we got something for you. We got a trick up our sleeve. Because of your obedience, because of your choice to focus on you and your self-love and your foundation, we got somebody coming here for you. We got somebody. Because I want to know who this man is. Oh, yeah, we got the 6 of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Remember, And look, I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, I don't want no knight. I want me a king. I want me a emperor. Well, he already has that emperor energy. But with this Knight of Cups, that's showing you that this person is not afraid to show you their emotions. This person is not afraid to be a, what the world will call a quote unquote simp for you. This person is, you know, comfortable with talking about their emotions and dealing with their emotions and having those type of emotional conversations. This person has no problem displaying their affection and displaying their love for you. Okay, with this Knight of Cups. So if this person is not a fire sign, this person could be a water sign. But yeah, remember the phrase is knight in shining armor, not king in shining armor. Okay, right? It's knight in shining armor. So at the end of the day, you want somebody that's movable, right? You don't want someone that's immovable, that literally wants control with no bounds, and you can't even speak to them or talk to them or get them to change their thoughts or change their ideas or be able to see how you feel about things. No, this is somebody that's, you know, coming to you and telling you how they really feel. Someone who's willing to have deep conversations with you. And when you tell them, hey, you hurt me in this way, they're going to be like, I'm sorry. They're going to be willing to listen. They're going to be willing to, you know what I mean, have those conversations with you. And yeah, I'm seeing the Six of Swords. So it's just about you believing that you deserve this calmness. You're going to be moving into calmer waters here. But you have to remember that you've been guided this whole time. Everything that you've been through has been leading you and guiding you to this moment to be with this person, to find your knight in shining armor. So never fear. Like, everything happened for a reason. Yeah, the moon, right? This is that maternal energy. This is that intuition, right? So this is what was needed. You needed to trust in you fully. You needed to trust in your connection with the divine. You needed to trust in your, you know, lunar energy and your protected energy. You needed to protect yourself first before God sent this to you. So yeah, I mean, this is really, really amazing. I think what I'm going to do is grab this deck to see if we could get some timing maybe, because this is really beautiful here for you guys. You guys got some love coming, all right? And I would love to give y'all some timing on things. If you're not already in a relationship, then sometime, you know, when this person might be coming towards you, because we know they're coming soon. But what'll be some signifiers, some things that, you know, will let the viewer, the blue, I'm sorry, not blue, the Desert Rose Selenite collective know that this is their person, right? Can we get some signs? Can we get some time in? Please, please, please. Thank you, Queen Sisters. Appreciate it. All right, so let's see. Can we get some signifiers, some indicators, some timing, anything to let us know? Okay, we got shield. So, yeah, you're going to have your guard up, and this person is going to have their guard up initially when y'all meet. But I'm seeing bridge coming out with the shield. So you guys will successfully be able to get over that hump. But, you know, you felt this need, you know, to defend yourself. And so I don't think that even though the card says you need to defend yourself, I don't think that they're saying that you need to continue to defend yourself. Just that this is the energy that you've been in, where you've had your shields up and you've been defending yourself, and, you know, you've been making sure that you protect yourself, like I said. But with this bridge, it's like you guys will successfully overcome that phase. You guys will successfully overcome that that part of the situation. If this is, you know, somebody that you're just meeting, you guys will, yeah, you guys will both have your guards up at first because you've been through things, but y'all will get through it. And if this is someone who's in a relationship, then don't worry. You know what I mean? If it feels like right now, you know, you don't really resonate, like me and my person is going through some problems right now. How is it that you're seeing, you know, I picked the Desert Rose Selenite. How is it that you're seeing marriage on the horizon for me, but me and my person are going through this rough patch? Well, Spirit is saying that you guys will overcome it. You guys will get through this rough patch, and you guys will get to a place of being able to have marriage. I'm seeing May, so something could have happened in May. May is when y'all could have, you know, had this disagreement. May could have been when you first came into contact with this person, or when you first started talking with this person. Anything else? Oh, I'm seeing April as well. So, yeah, something definitely could have happened. Oh, no, I'm not April. Oh, so somebody's birthday could be in April. So somebody could really be a Aries. Like I said, that says apple. So, I think, you know, that's all about the forbidden fruit. And, you know, but it's also about sweetness. And, you know, I think this card really is, I'm not picking up on any kind of temptation from this. I'm really just picking up that, you're almost like that forbidden fruit to someone, where it's like someone's not sure. You know, they want to take a bite out of the apple, but they're afraid. You know, they don't know if this is going to be good for them or not. So they're a little hesitant. Remember I said somebody just hasn't spoken up yet about how they feel, because they just want to make sure that everything is going to go as they hope. Yeah, I'm seeing tortoise and 10 card. So the tortoise, right? Like I said, somebody's slow moving here. You know, somebody's a knight. They're not a king. But guess what? Then if anybody else in the deck is going to get it done, it's probably going to be the Knight of Swords, you know, or the Knight of Pentacles. I think the Knight of Pentacles are probably the fastest in the deck. But with this Knight of Swords here, yeah, this person is moving slow. But, you know, it's nothing wrong with having a slow-born relationship, right? Especially being that you both have your guards up. So there's nothing wrong with taking time to really get to know each other, and slowly but surely taking your time to get ahead in the relationship. But with this 10 card, like I said, that's all about a celebration. So you guys will be celebrating. You guys will be victorious. With this Hierophant coming out, I really feel there will be a higher level of commitment, a marriage that comes out of the relationship that you are currently in. If y'all are going through some rough patches, it's going to work out. And if this is someone new coming in for you, this person will be it. And so can we get some more signs, right? How is the collective going to know that this is their person? How is the collective going to recognize and know that this is their person? Can we get some more signs here? I'm seeing younger man. Okay, so this person may be younger than you. This person may have hair. This person may have long hair. This person may have some sort of bushy eyebrows. Yeah, there could be an age difference. Definitely, you could be the younger person and they could be older, but there definitely could be an age difference for sure. Within the relationship, somebody could have long hair. Somebody could wear their hair like this, like in this ponytail kind of bun. Somebody could have really thick or bushy eyebrows. Yeah, I'm seeing leg. So they want you to really step forward into this new experience. So put your best foot forward into this when this person comes along. So I don't know, something about that leg. Maybe this person has a distinctive walk that you will be able to recognize. I'm sorry, these cards love to fly out on me everywhere. I'm seeing broken bridge and I'm seeing bat. So bat and broken bridge. This is really interesting because this is really talking about so maybe this person, okay, so with broken bridge, this person could have just gotten out of a relationship, or they, you know, like I said, have been through similar situations with you when it comes to love, where they've constantly been disappointed, or they've constantly dealt with people that they know they couldn't trust. Like they've they've had a lot of unsuccessful relationships. You know, their efforts as far as relationship building hasn't gone quite the way that they want. It's been a lot of unsuccessful things when it comes to that. And then with this bat as well, you know, they had a lot of enemies, or this person could have a lot of enemies. They might have had a lot of people that was working against them in the past, or they still could have a lot of people working against them now. But this is definitely going to be a sign. If this person is talking to you about, you know, people that they can't trust, or people that they recently had to break bridges with or cut ties with and things like that, then you know that this is the person. Look, the ram came out on the bottom. Didn't I say this was an Aries? Listen, this is crazy. A stubborn, aggressive person. So some of y'all is going to be dealing with someone that's an Aries sun or rising. Okay, this could be their sun sign or their rising sign. Okay, but someone's definitely going to be dealing with an Aries, and this person could be younger than you. Is there anything else? Yeah, I'm seeing the ant. So, you know, it's going to be a slow but steady race for y'all to get to the top, but y'all will be successful. You know what I mean? You guys are both hardworking people with this ant coming out. You know, y'all definitely put in the work to get what y'all need. Didn't I say, listen, ancestors, tell them I might tell them a joke, but I never tell them a lie. Please tell them, because I'm just, listen. All right, but we got fire coming out here. So it's going to be a lot of passionate love, okay? A lot of passion, okay? Some strong emotions. Y'all going to be getting busy for sure, okay? Lots of PDA, lots of clinginess and touchiness and emotional displays of affection. And even if you're not into that outside, y'all going to be doing it inside. And y'all going to be getting busy damn near anywhere y'all can. I'm seeing something about a casket. Child. It's really till death do y'all part, okay? I hear you, ancestors. But yeah, y'all both might have just gotten out of situations with this casket and this rat. So y'all both might have got out of situations where y'all were in relationships where the person that you was laying with was your enemy. You was sleeping with the enemy. The person you was with was working against you the whole time, talking about you behind your back, running their mouth, treating you, you know what I mean, like crap. But if you start to hear the person talking about these things, then you know this might be your person. Like they went through some recent betrayals. I'll tell you that. Somebody been recently working against them. And that, goes to back to this Nine of Swords here with them, constantly being in their head. They could be going through some sleepless nights. They could be, you know what I mean, just trying to figure out when it is that they're going to find somebody that's not going to keep taking advantage of them, that's not going to keep playing with them, playing a lot of mental mind games with them, so y'all are both mirroring each other at this time, and y'all looking for the same thing from each other. So it's just really, really funny here. I'm sorry, I'm nosy. I don't even want to get out of this energy. Like, this is real tea. Like, I'm loving this for the Desert Rose Selenite crew. Like, y'all is, child, I don't even know how long this message gonna be. Y'all message might be longer than the other ones, but hey, listen, okay. Some of y'all might have just experienced some tough betrayal. I seen broken ring and I'm on the bottom of the deck. So this is a lot of y'all. For y'all, this is retribution. This is your karma, right? This is it's your turn now, right? A lot of people played on your top, and you finally, like I said, you just gave up. You said, you know what, this ain't even gonna happen for me no more. Forget. I'm gonna do bad all by myself, and I'm gonna be happy alone. And just like Taraji was in that movie, you about to get your tall, light or dark and handsome, however, and he is going to restore your faith and your belief in love. It's happening, and it's so crazy that the I Can Do Battle by Myself movie is significant here. Like, a lot of y'all gonna be like Taraji. Y'all gonna have your guard up. You're not really gonna be want to try to, you know what I mean, want to hear it. But this person is not going to leave you. This person is not the type that's going to give up, because guess what? They know what it's like to have their guard up, because guess what? They do too. And they're going to make you feel comfortable to open up to them, right? Because they know what that feeling is like. All right, so any last messages for this crew? Any last messages for this crew? Oh, I'm seeing Tower. Yeah, so for a lot of y'all, you know what I'm saying? This is a solid foundation that's being built. I just told y'all. This is a solid foundation. You guys will build a family together. Okay? Babies. The whole 9 yards, if that's what you want. Oh, I see dark man on the bottom of this one. I didn't even notice. So he might be dark skinned or have dark hair. A lot of these cards, I'm noticing that the hair is, he might have wavy hair or curly hair. For some of y'all. Is there anything else that y'all want us to know? Oh, what do we got here? We got funnel in January. Okay, so January might be, a tough period for the relationship. Okay, or January could have been a tough period for the relationship. This past January or this next January coming up might be a tough point for the relationship, but persevere is really what they're saying. Yeah, butterfly, a change for the better. This is important, right? Whatever, if something happened between you and this person in January and you feeling like, oh my God, this was a lot. This was for the better. This was so that you could experience some kind of change. If January is when y'all got out of these relationships, this was for a reason. Something might have came to light in January, and there may have been some tough lesson that was learned in January, in this past January. But what I'm seeing is that by next January, listen, butterfly effect, okay? This was all happening for a reason. Is that everything, you guys? Okay, I guess not. Alrighty, yeah, I'm seeing lightning and money path. So, something that's going to be important to notice with this person, like I said, with the money. Money is not really going to be the crux of everything. So try not to be too money motivated when you're with this person or when you start going with this person. Yes, your money is amazing, and you've spent a lot of time building your foundation and working on yourself. You know what I mean? You got your 9 pentacles. You're doing good. You got a solid foundation for your wealth, and you don't really need somebody coming in and messing up. But understand that sometimes it's okay to put that to the side and allow yourself to be taken care of, right? Some of y'all need to let this person take care of you. Don't lead with your money. Allow yourself to be cared, right? That's some of the issue that some of y'all was dealing with before, was y'all was always quick to run and do something for somebody else. And they're saying, listen, money is everywhere. Money is always going to find you. When y'all get into this relationship, it's going to be like money falling out of the sky for y'all. So that's not really going to be the focus. Make sure that this person and you focus on building a solid foundation of love and happiness and something that you want to, of care and kindness and everything that y'all know that y'all wasn't getting out of those people before, right? And I'm also seeing lightning. So with both of y'all, it's going to be really important that y'all control y'all anger, right? Remember I said January could have been a tough situation, or if this is someone new coming in, January might be a tough period or point for you guys, you know, because someone might have some things going on. Somebody might be focused on the career more than they're focused on building a relationship. You know, everybody has different things. Find a balance between your career and your love, because it's definitely going to be needed. But with this lightning, it's all about controlling your anger, not speaking, thinking before you speak. You know what I mean? And not allowing your anger to control you, because this will be the downfall of the relationship. So I'm going to leave it right there. That's what I have for y'all. Yeah, I see mule on the bottom of the deck. So that's again about that Aries, that stubborn energy. Like somebody here is really stubborn. And Spirit is like, please don't bring that stubbornness to this relationship. Okay, try your best to curb that stubbornness, because if not, you guys will deal with a lot more difficult situations than you really need to. You know what I mean? It'll cause strife in the relationship that's not needed. And we want it to be as smooth as possible for you. So that is the message that I have for you. I hope that it resonated. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Thank you so much, guys, for following my YouTube channel. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe. Let me know how you feel about the video. Please, please, please. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. Give me a confirmation. Tell me your stories. I love, love, love to hear it. Okay. All right. Amen and Ashe. I will see you guys on the next one.